Greetings, Shelpers. Thank you for joining me for more corridors. When last we left it, we were learning about a rat plague in school, basically, because they had some type of thing going on in the school lab, and then somebody got bit. You know how it is. Yada, yada, yada. People fucking with things they don't understand or shouldn't do, and yeah, there are a bunch of different costumes. I don't know if I showed you these last time, but they do have them. Let me pop up the map. Okay, what is this now? Collect a total of 100 rations. Don't know how good I'm gonna do on that one. But it's okay. Yeah, you don't have to do the point and click. You can always do the D-pad, but we're gonna go here. And then we're gonna close the map out because that's what we need to do. We're gonna run with him. All right, we're gonna take this on the run. I think I'm blocking my own little thing, but I'll be okay. The trip mine will help. Why are they pointing me this way? What do you want me to do, game? What do you want me to do? Yeah, it's like, we need you to do something for us. Okay, what is it? Is it because I didn't look at the... Well, he's the only person we got. We'll be fine. Wait, they want me to go out more. I think it's because I have more entries to read, which is fine. But I'm gonna do the trip mine because I'm not very good at running right now. Because it's been a while. And hope everyone is doing well. I've been watching the How to Beat YouTube channel. So like How to Beat Saw, How to Beat, you know, a zombie apocalypse. Fuck me, I think that was what I needed to grab. But yeah, so I've been watching that kind of stuff. So it's actually pretty good. It's a well-known YouTube channel, obviously. I missed the gun. That was not efficient. Or optimal, as I often say. I've been also watching weird Halloween stuff on Tubi. I saw something called Monster Family or something, and not good. It was pretty terrible. It was about this zombie and this not Frankenstein, mummy creature who were wanting to be human, and then there was a tree that would make them fuck, not make them fuck, obviously. I guess I'll save myself. Because otherwise I'm gonna have to just keep doing it. But then again, if I keep missing, it isn't gonna matter. Yep, there we go. Okay, we'll try to run again. We'll try to run. Fuck me. Well, we gotta keep doing it. Yeah, 50 rations left, so they might not make me do everything. Okay, what is here? Okay, upgrades to my guns. That would be nice. Regular pistol upgrade. Should we bother? Not right now, not right now. I can't even grab them on demand. I freak out too much. But anyway, we gotta let Logan here, or whatever the hell his name is, get his stamina back. So yeah, we don't have to start over at least. Okay, we're gonna have the cheerleader run for it. But yeah, it was bad. There was like a lot of talking and a lot of reused animation and not much else. Like apparently they were looking for this thing and it was supposed to like grant them their wish to be human and do fun things. And because they wanted to do fun things on Mischief Night and make new friends, which not sure why they couldn't do that in their own world, but whatever. So yeah, it was bad. It was really awful. And I wish I could tell you it wasn't, but I'd be lying at that point. So I actually started skipping through it. I don't recommend it. The animation is poor. Some of the vocabulary is not for children. It's not bad. What I mean is it's not for children in the way that they use big words. And the children are not going to want to just sit through like long ass conversations that are just recycling animation. There were no jokes that actually hit home. But to be fair, I did start running through quickly because I was just so goddamn bored. So I don't know who it was actually made for. The parents will not find it, you know, enjoyable to sit through. The children will not find it enjoyable to sit through. It just doesn't seem like it would tickle anybody, honestly. Oh god, I gotta start doing the packaging. Ah, it's okay. I'm gonna have her go back home because we made it. So that'll be good. We got bandages. That'll be nice. All right. I have not been doing so well, however. I used to be able to run forever, so let's find out where else we have to go. We can just pick whatever. Reach a distance of 500 meters. Kill 2 zombies at once 6 times total. If we could start with a fucking gun, that would be great. Oh, total of headshots. You know what? Let's run 500 meters. And then let's see what we can do with our soldier guy. We could try an armed start, but I keep losing more stuff than I gain normally on a run, so let's not worry about that right now. So yeah, I've been watching some really bad stuff. That's okay. I mean, bad can be fun, but it's just not. There was a Christmas one at one point in time I watched called Alfat Saves Christmas, and Alfat was as weird and almost not good. Alfat was better though, because it was ironically funny in spots, but it was still like overlong where the kids would not care for it, and some things that were really serious were supposed to be lighthearted and vice versa. So Alfat was actually kind of fun at points. And, oh my god, I did not turn. I did not turn. I'm gonna have to keep running, damn it. Okay, keep going. But I lost my gun. This is not optimal, and we gotta make sure we hit the spots, because if we don't, we're gonna die. I love how there are just random ass boxes everywhere. You know? And then I convinced myself after a while, like, certain people would get certain boosts and they don't. It's just literally a reskin. Okay, nope, down. Diary page found. No. Don't touch me. I know I'm almost out of bullets. But I think we're good. I think we reached it. And yeah, I'm gonna play World War Z on Friday, I think, one more time. There were places I hadn't been, as far as like parts of different episodes, so I can just let them cream me and go back home. Alright, he'll be fine. Read it. There are, okay.
Professor Cohen's article I read the other day,
I'm just gonna let you read it because there is
Professor
faint
Cohen
sound, so.
appeared to be the same lunatic and fabricator who caused him to leave Harvard. He wanted to claim credit for the research for himself. Professor Evans said the prion theory is a pure fiction, as proteins without DNA or RNA can't replicate. I told him in science we need to keep an open mind. In return, he shouted at me again and told me I can forget the extra credits if I'm to lever the fundamentals of genetics.
So basically they're having fun disputes now as they're ending the world. That's always nice. Because when I think about the world ending, I'm just like, yeah, that's fine. 6 times total. Well, that'll work too, because... Okay, hold on. Not him, not him. Let's make Logan run again. Logan's run. But yeah, the tripwire is gonna help us with that if we run far enough. If we run far enough. If we run far enough. The tripwire will help. See? I love the tripwire. It's one of my favorite things. But I have to keep an eye out for everything. So on how to beat, the guy asked a question that I've always been wondering, and that is with Michael Myers, okay? Why doesn't Lori ever leave the town? It's almost like she can't or some stupid thing. Because she's always like, oh, I'm gonna like have a bunch of shotguns and I'm gonna have floodlights and I'm gonna have fences. But yet she doesn't like leave for Hawaii or some shit. I would be as far away from them as possible. Like, I would move to fucking New Zealand. That's what I would do. I'd be like, I am now a Kiwi. That is where I'm going. God, I hope Kiwi is not derogatory. I think that's just what they call themselves though. Hopefully. we're gonna say yes. So yeah, that's what I would do. I would just be like, I am not moving to Australia. I'm not moving anywhere else. Everywhere else. And I would make my children and grandchildren also move somewhere else. Because I think in one of the older movies, Lori actually had a different kid. And I think that Michael, followed the kid to California or some fucking stupid thing. So, you know he can actually do that. And if that's the case, then... Oh my god, it looked like the fucking stuff like fell over by itself. I've never seen that in this game. Though I have had some humdinger stuff when like the zombies try to kick you off, so... Because that was not me, I was nowhere near it. Like, are we dealing with like fucking... Yeah, that's Lunch Lady Doris. But I was wondering if we were dealing with like perhaps some other kind of pain in the ass. There we go. Unfortunately, now they're back at me. But the shotgun is one of my favorite critter didders in this game. So my sister's having trouble with getting her business up and running. She shouldn't be. One organization told her yes, one no. I'll explain that on Thursday. Yeah, I'm not streaming till Thursday. Right now I'm recording this on Monday night. Like right before I go to my doctor's appointment, so... I'm just trying to figure it all out, and... I know I don't really do like weekly... Oh crap. Well, I did it, so I'm gonna leave. I know I don't do weekly stuff anymore, and I'm sorry about that. I really am trying to get better. Like, really am trying to get better. Okay, I killed the lunch lady, so I have a few more. I don't think I get a lot more, so...
Today,
if I don't do that, so I'm gonna have to keep running eventually or take off the tripwire. Okay.
She's dating Biff Tanner. He's 6'7" or 6'8", 250 plus pounds, an ogre look-alike. He's the offensive tackle playing with Logan on the team. He doesn't talk much, and he's definitely not my type of a guy. Beauty and the Beast.
An ogre look-alike? That's not very nice.
Huh?
You know, my older brother, the one who passed away, his friends actually were assholes one time, and they actually referred, or I should say his ex-friend, basically referred to him as like Shrek. And it was to get him to stop being interested in some girl, but it was really bitchy. If I need headshots, I should technically unequip this. Yeah, because that's a huge amount of use, but I should do that. We're gonna try it. I don't know how good this is gonna go. And we are only at a handgun, so this is not optimal, but we will try. Because I need to actually, you know, keep them close to me. So I have to make sure they get close enough to shoot in the head. This is not gonna go well, probably, but we're gonna give it a try. I almost went the wrong way. Whee! I know, this game seems boring. We do unlock a different map eventually, but only one. So if I can start like running from them now. Or let them catch me, because I think we did what we needed to do. But we don't actually get more stuff if we just don't really do very well on a run, so yikes. But that's okay. It's a new day. I just try to do enough so that we can get through it so that you can see more stuff. Day 6. I think we don't open up the new map till day 7. Unfortunately. Oh, SMG has been unlocked. SMG's not bad. And if I don't let them run for a while, then we have a lot of, like, repairing to do. Because, like, it's now, like, 6 minutes or whatever, so... we can take this, take a total of 20 turns. Sounds like a wrong turn to me, but let's go. And we will, if we have to do that, technically we should do everything we can here, but I will try to keep them off my ass with the tripwire again. And yes, head start is what it sounds like. If you need to run like a certain amount of miles or meters or whatever, it will actually give you a head start at a certain amount to get you a little farther. Okay, that's one turn. I think I can do this with more than one person. Thank God it doesn't start you. Sometimes it'll be like you have to do this in one run. So that's a lot harder, but it's not too bad. But this is not one of those times, thank goodness. And yes, you can shoot the fire extinguishers again, like I said. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's fine. The twists actually keep them going. The thing is, I don't know a school that would look like this immediately after a zombie apocalypse. Don't get me wrong, you would definitely have like blood and debris while people try to like lock themselves in the rooms, but it wouldn't look like this house. Yeah, this place sat vacant for like 30 years, 80 years, whatever. It's not like the buildings decompose along with the zombies, you know what I'm saying? But it almost makes it look like they do. So yeah, one of the things with How to Beat though is like, he's like, this is a great opportunity to learn more about this curse. Basically like let the, you know, certain people die so you get more information, or leave them so that you can, you know, save yourself a little easier. And it's like, I understand that, because after a while, you know, there's only so much you can do, but again, oh god. I'll try to save myself right now, I guess. But again, at the same time, it is very, like, that did not help. It's very self-serving to just be like, yeah, I'm gonna get this done, so that's kind of rough. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. And to be fair to like some people who, yeah, we'll stay at the course on this one. For some people on the like saw traps and whatnot, you are literally waking up and you are in a position where you are like told you're not gonna live beyond 5 minutes if you don't make this harrowing choice. And it's like, when you not only put people in a very bad position, but you give them like 2 minutes to make a very bad choice, it's not likely gonna work out for them because they're panicking. Like, not just because they're in an unfamiliar place in a bad situation, but because you're giving them like 5 minutes tops, usually more like 2 minutes, to figure out what they would rather do. And yeah, so I'm not too high on that. Like, the fact that they're like, oh, you should do this, and it's like, well, yeah, if you had time. Like, sometimes when they're like, well, you're in an apocalypse, what do you do? That, you know, that is a good thing to think about, but the problem is some of these people, they're just thrust into this nightmare immediately, and they don't really have time to think before shit hits the fan. You know, I used to say, and I still do say, that like 70% of horror movies would be a lot less scary if people actually thought it out. But like, one of the things I didn't remember about like Cabin in the Woods that he brought up was the fact that, you know, in the Cabin in the Woods, they actually utilize like chemicals or pheromones against you, so they can drop your IQ, they can make you try not to do certain things. Like when the one guy's like, we're gonna stick together, and everybody's like, yeah, they release chemicals or whatever, where they start thinking, wait, maybe it's not a good idea to stick together, and then everybody just agrees, and it's like, well, there that goes, you know. I'm gonna save myself for now. I forgot what I was supposed to do. Honestly, I forgot. I forgot what we're doing here. Oh, how many ever turns? Okay, gotcha. And it's gonna be a bit... Oh boy. I'm not doing this well at all. Yep, there we go. Well, okay, never mind. But yeah, I wanted to get the extra stuff open, but that's not going to happen today. I don't want to take up too much of your time with this at one point. We're going to just focus on Jill's diary.
In a row, I was feeding the rats and preparing the observation data alone. Besides, the rats were behaving really strange, like they didn't know me. Jerry, a spotted older male, used to jump all over the cage knowing it's feeding time, but today he was hiding in the corner of his cage and didn't touch any of the food while I was nearby.
So the rats are actually not doing what they normally do. Gee, I wonder why that could be. But yeah, I was watching like the ones on Rec and stuff like that. And yeah, I was so much more scared of Rec than Quarantine. Even though it's basically the same movie, because, spoiler alert, Rec is basically demons. It's zombie by demon. And there was a book by Brian Keene, just like that, as far as that goes, where like when you were killed by the zombie demon things, you kind of like turned into one, but they could only like have the knowledge of the people they turned. So if they like turned a baby, the baby couldn't like crawl out of the bassinet or anything, or if it was a child behind a certain type of lock, they could not get out. So yeah, that was all very interesting actually. I think I just did something wrong here. I really need to start like focusing more on this kind of stuff, because I'm like, oh yes, the corners. Well, I need to still get to the corners. I'm not doing my job here. Diary page found. And I notice like when I have a gun in my hand more often, I usually use the gun more often than knock over the stuff, which is again not helpful. The gun should be like your last line of defense, and my tiny ass brain is like, oh, first line, whoops. Well, I'm gonna let him go. I know if I don't keep running though, that eventually I will, you know, run out of stamina. But eventually you, the good part about that is you will find more people eventually to run with.
We had a lot of fun and laughs today on a sort of double date. We went out for a dinner to Danny's, and Megan was fed up of the guys talking about football tactics all day. So she pointed out it should be called soccer, especially since its origins lay in Great Britain, just like rugby's. No matter if I agree with her case, that was not the greatest idea. People around us heard her and joined in the argument. Megan was the loudest, and she pissed almost everybody off. I was sorry for poor Biff. He was torn between football and Megan. But oh boy, she was so ferocious. It was a pure pleasure watching her fighting her corner. Fortunately, the owner got pissed too and threw everyone out.
Fortunately, everyone got thrown out. She just really didn't want to be there. I really should start upgrading, but my brain is like, don't do it, you won't have the money for stuff. Okay. That's fine. Ups. Whoops, ups. There we go. One upgrade. That's all we get. It does help, though. It really does. Okay. Let's go here. Kill 10 zombies with the SMG. Well, that's going to be hard to do if I don't have it available. Carry more ammo. Yeah, they're going to actually tell me, do these two things instead. But we are fast running out of money, I tell ya. Gotta let him get a little closer. My god, this gun is not optimal. How close do I have to let you guys get? So you're fucking licking me? Like, what does this one taste like? Oh no. Damn it to hell. I gotta save myself. I have no choice. Unless I've already killed all the zombies I needed, and I have not. So I have to keep going. Otherwise it's gonna be for naught. And then I'll have to use more money, which is my dwindling supply. They should be giving me another gun anytime now, but that's not the correct gun. So I have to keep fucking using the gun. But then I won't have enough I hope they would give me another gun anyway, but I don't know if they would. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh god, okay, oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm like losing my asshole here. Okay, that's fine. I mean, that's not fine, but... Ooh, okay, run. Okay, SMG. I think that's the gun we need. Okay, there we go. Mission complete. Oh, shit. Okay. We're not gonna save ourselves, though. Because I am trying to just get it going as much as we can. After this one, we'll call it a day for a while.
To tell him I need a break, and he needs to find me a substitute, as I'm already exhausted and behind with the lab notes. He wasn't home, his back door was locked, but the padlock to his cellar wasn't. I went in and found a couple of old jars with some rat specimens in formaldehyde. On an old table, I found a dissected rat. I was pretty sure it was Jerry. And I could swear the body was still moving, but it was probably due to rigor mortis, and his muscles must have still been contracting. At school, Professor Evans told me Jerry died, and he took his body from the lab for the autopsy. And he forgot to mention it to me, as it was always Spike who's been there for him. He also said Spike got really sick and his mother will take him back home to Griffin City. I thought she was living somewhere in New Mexico.
I love how she's not putting any of this together. She's just like, oh, that's great. Like, I'm stuck here. And it's like, you have bigger problems, girl. Like, I mean, I know she's not putting two and two together yet, but we are, right? I hope we all are. Okay, I'm going to wrap up for today. I will see y'all on Thursday. I hope to do more videos as exclusive content, but y'all know me. I never know. So thank you so much, Shelpers, and I will see you later. Bye!